Hi, today we're going to be looking at who are you? We're going to be doing a study on personalities. Your unique personality is important when choosing a career. Who you are and what makes you comfortable and happy will affect your choices. When you are self-aware, you can make choices that strategically position your strengths and find help and growth with your weaknesses. The first thing you're going to do is think about what you already know. In our week 1 folder, open up the assignment 16 Personalities worksheet. Be sure to open up the My document, and your assignment looks like this. This is a link to the website we'll be using. You're going to choose one of the 2 letters on each of these pairs. So you'll have a set of 5 letters listed here. You're going to predict what you think your personality is like. To find out more information about these pairs of words, you can go to this website. You're thinking about your energy. Are you introverted or extroverted? Your mind. Are you intuitive or are you observant? Your nature. Are you a thinking person or a feeling person? Tactics. Are you judging or are you prospecting? And finally, you're going to think about your identity. Are you more assertive or are you more turbulent? When we go to the linked website, it tells first about the theory for 16 personalities. Asking about these letters is the first thing to think about. The theory is based on the Myers-Briggs, right here, the Myers-Briggs indicator test, which was done quite a long time ago, but it has been updated with several new traits. So as we think about these traits, the first one is energy. Then you've got your mind, nature, tactics, and finally, we've added on to Myers-Briggs with that identity. So let's look a little more closely at nature. If you are a thinking individual, you focus on objectivity and rationality, prioritizing logic over emotions. You tend to hide your feelings and see efficiency as more important than cooperation. Now, if you want to read more about it, you click here to read more, and it goes in depth about what these thinking types are like. It also compares the thinking and feeling types. 65% of the people with feeling trait say they listen mostly to their hearts when they make important choices. Only 7% of the thinking trait individuals do. Feeling personality types, concern for others, typically infect all their endeavors. This can be practical and close, as with family and friends and colleagues, or it can be broader, as with world peace, ending hunger, and giving the disadvantaged a boost. Reliance on feelings doesn't mean that there's no logic. It's just a different logic. They see that emotions can't easily be waved away, so feelings and the welfare of others shape their lives more than the stark facts or the cold objectivity. Weighing things this way makes these personalities valuable to have around when the big question is, who does this help? So as you work through your personality traits, explore more about each one and read the summaries and explore more about each one. Then head to your assignment and pick the 5 letters that you think best describe you. Next, you're going to take the personality test. Click on the link, and it will bring you to the test. It's very simple. You answer the question. The first one is you regularly make new friends. You either strongly agree, or sort of agree, are neutral, or you disagree. Pick which bubble you think reflects you most, and continue with the rest of the questions. When you're all done, they're going to give you a set of detailed results. Make sure you insert a link to those results right here in your assignment. What did they say your 5 aspects or letters are? Were any different from your original choices? When I did mine, I came up with ENFPT. That was my prediction. When I did the assessment, I was wrong about the prospecting or the 4th one. Instead, my test gave me a J or judging. After you've done that, think about read some more about what you learned. I learned that I was a protagonist. Make sure you read the introduction, the strengths and weaknesses, the career paths, and the workplace habits in your results. As a protagonist, my results look like this. And if you look at the personality types at the top, it'll show you all the different kinds that you could be. Mine fits here in protagonist. And it has to do with the letters that you receive from your test. Read through the introduction. Then go to your strengths and weaknesses. It'll tell you what you are good at. I am receptive, reliable, passionate, altruistic, and charismatic. It'll also tell you about some of your weaknesses. Sometimes I can be unrealistic or overly idealistic. People interpret me as condescending. I can be intense, and sometimes I'm overly empathetic. Read through that. Read through all of your strengths and weaknesses. Then be sure to take a look at your career paths and your workplace habits. There's a lot more to read about relationships as well. You do not need to go to the premium career suite. You should not pay anything to read more about your personality. There's plenty to read. When you've finished reading through, return to your assignment and make sure you have answered all of the questions. Is there anything that you disagree with about the personality assessment? Once you have read through everything and answered the questions, you could submit your assignment in Schoology.